Heritage campaigners are making a last-ditch appeal to save part of South Australia's history from the bulldozers. Railway enthusiasts, the National Trust and the local council have thrown their weight behind a push to preserve a number of old railway workshops in Adelaide's north from demolition.
These buildings at the corner of Regency and Churchill Roads at Kilburn have been standing for more than 70 years. During the Second World War, they housed workshops for making aircraft components and ammunition.
There was aircraft wings and components manufactured in one of the Sawtooth buildings, and that was done for the assembly of Beaufort bombers.
The buildings were also used to train railway workers, but despite their age and links to the past, the State Heritage Council has turned down a request for heritage listing.
I think the buildings were looked at individually, and Islington should have been looked at as a complex. I think we have to get much more clever with our use of heritage buildings in this state.
The Trust would like to see the buildings transformed into a museum. The local mayor isn't sure about that idea, but agrees with giving them a new lease on life.
Certainly they're iconic buildings, beautiful. Some of them are magnificent red brick, which you could never build these days. The cost would be enormous. So it would be nice to try and retain as many of them as possible and incorporate them into the future of the site.
But these aren't the only buildings on this site. There are more further north, some dating back to the 19th century. 6 are already protected, and the Heritage Council is yet to consider an application to protect the rest. But the state government's vision for the Islington rail yards may stand in the way, with plans for shops, offices, factories and some residential development. Public submissions have been taken on the idea, and the Minister Paul Holloway is awaiting the findings of an independent advisory committee. James Hancock, ABC News, Adelaide.